This is a sign that the old you is dying, and that's why you be feeling weird like that. So you be feeling weird because the old you is dying. What I mean by that, like everything that you was raised upon, or everything that you was like, you know, conditioned to believe or whatever, is leaving you, or it has left you. But what's happening is the old you keep saying, nah, that ain't you. Nah, this how it usually be. This how it usually be. That's not really the case for you anymore. And what I mean by that is, let me explain. Like, so I'm gonna tell you from my situation, right? My experience, right? So I come up in the hood, right? I come up in a certain, you know, type of operating off certain politics, operating off a certain mindset. But as time went on, right, I just got more like, you know what, this ain't for me. And I felt stuck. I felt stuck because I feel like I knew better and I should be doing better, but I was still stuck on the same old stuff that I've been doing, right? So what's gonna happen is you gonna start to be around certain people who you was jamming with at first, but now they gonna start to irritate you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna start to irritate you a little bit, or you just gonna feel like it's friction, right? My partner told me if you're not around like-minded people, it's always gonna be static. It's always gonna be friction because, you know, they think differently from you and vice versa. You know what I mean? So you're gonna start to be feeling like that, like just feeling irritated around certain people. You probably gonna stop eating certain foods that you used to eat. Like, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? You probably gonna stop going to certain events and things of that nature because you feel like this ain't for me. This ain't for me no more. I've grown it. I've grown past it. When people be like, I've grown past it, that's real. And then even within your personality, just period, you're gonna start to like different things. You're gonna start to appreciate things that you didn't appreciate before. You just gonna start to go through that. But see, the reason why I say you dying is the old you is dying, right? What happens when people die, right? We grieve, we cry. We try to hold on to them. No, nah, that's what happens, right? When we evolve, the old you is literally dead or it's dying. So it's like the old, so with me, it's like the old Coop is dead. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna keep it real, right? I used to be around individuals to where I used to operate around a lot of people who showed me fake love, right? And I used to be comfortable with it, like whatever. I just know how to play my cards right with them. I just know how to maneuver around them, right? But some of the back of my mind used to be like, cool, why are you around people who showing you fake love? Go around people who showing you genuine love. But the old me was pulling me back, like, nah, bro, you know how to play that, bro. I used to be in my mind like, nah, bro, nah, don't trip out there, bro. You think it too deep, nah. You good, just keep doing you. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. So as time went on, I just started being like, you know what? Something just clicked and was like, why am I around people who showing me fake love? I need to be around people that's gonna be feeding me. You feel me? Like the best analogy I can say, like a campfire, right? I need somebody that's gonna keep throwing, you know, keep throwing wood to keep to grow, to make the fire grow. Why am I around people that's like constantly like spitting at the fire, like throwing a little water or whatever behind my back? You hear me? Or throwing it, you know, throwing water when I ain't looking, you know, or throwing water on it, just, oh nah, bro, or faking like, oh no, I'm just calming it down, just trying to dim your light. All of that. Why am I around people that want to dim my light? Why am I comfortable around it, right? Then it was like, okay, why, like, then, you know, you're gonna start to want just different things in life. Like, you probably just want to travel more. You probably just feel stuck, like, oh, I'm just tired of the monotony. I'm tired of this boring shit. I'm just trying to move around, right? But the old you gonna be like, nah, bro, this home. What you talking about? This home, bro, you tripping. Literally, them gonna be the conversations you have with yourself, like, man, you tripping. No, listen to your higher self, bro, girl, whatever. Listen to yourself. Listen to that higher self. Your higher self is trying to tell you, hey, like, I need to go ahead and move around. I need to make something shake for real. The old you is dying. The old you is trying to keep you stuck. The old you is trying to hold on to you. Let that old person go. You can't walk into new doors and new territory with old ways and old mentality. Now this probably finna like bug y'all out right now, but I tell this to my peoples, right? I know y'all seen The Matrix, right? And everything was in code. Everything was in code, like they had all numbers, whatever, right? But I'll say this: say if the code is everything is in 4. Everything is in 4. This whole dimension is in 4, right? In order to get to the next level, everything in code has to be in 5. But since you coded in 4, you ain't gonna be able to get to that next dimension because you still in 4. You now have to operate and evolve into the code 5 in order to operate in code 5. I hope it ain't fly over y'all head, you know, because I can get a little deep on y'all, you hear me? But basically I'm saying you can't jump into new territory without evolving. Because what happens is you're gonna get into that new space, right? And you're gonna look foreign. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna look like you don't belong there because your mindset ain't ready for it. And I say this all the time, it's like having money, right? It's like getting a bag, but you're not ready for that bag. Anybody that get a bag that ain't ready for it, they're gonna blow through it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can give a person $1 million, right? They gonna blow through it like it's 10 bands just because they ain't ready for that bag. But a person who's ready for that bag, they gonna know what to do with it. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you have to understand that evolution is key. Evolution is key to life. Look at life, look at nature, look at everything. Everything is all about evolution. You hear me? So evolve. Don't be stuck. Don't be stubborn and stuck on just, man, I ain't changing. Because where I come from, that's all, man, I ain't changing for nobody, bro. I'm me. Man, only fools stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Only fools stay the same, bro. You gotta keep it pushing. You gotta keep it moving. And the old you is gonna try to pull you back into your old ways. You feel me? Like if I come around somebody who I know don't like me like that, right? And people, and I ain't gonna fake it, y'all, I had a crazy temper. You know what I'm saying? I had a crazy temper, right? So if I go around somebody and it's like they testing me to bring, you know, to flash out on them, then it's like, yeah, the old me, let's say if I get around somebody, they be like, yeah, you know, they trying to trigger me, right? The old me like, man, flash out on them, cool. Get on them, you know what I'm saying? Get on their bumper. Nah. Now it's like when I first see somebody that's on something that's trying to trigger me or trying to, like, you know, trying to get me to bite the bait, guess what I do? Move around. But see, the old me would be like, man, bro, don't do that, bro. You soft or something? Nah, that ain't being soft, bro. That's being smart. Why entertain it? You see what I'm saying? You gonna start to want to eat differently. You feel me? It was just something in me. Like, I don't eat pork. I barely eat beef. It was just something in me. It was like, man, you know what? I'm finna just stop eating pork. I'm just finna start eating healthier. Man, I eat salads on the regular, bro. I eat chicken Caesar salads on the regular. And I feel better. I have more energy. You eat how you think. If you eat clean, you gonna think clean. You know what I'm saying? You eat dirty, you gonna think dirty. That's just the way of life, you hear me? So I said that to say, man, the old you, this is a sign that the old you is dying, and it's time to just let that person die and evolve into the new you. Simple and plain. Evolve into the new you. Don't be complacent. Don't be scared. I understand it's a scary feeling. It's very scary to, like, evolve into something that you haven't been before, you know what I mean? Evolve into a space that you've never been before. I understand it, I understand it, but embrace it, because the main thing that you're scared of is the main thing that's gonna take you to the moon. I'm gonna leave you with that. The main thing that you're scared of is gonna take you to the moon. You feel me? Holding on to that old you ain't gonna do nothing to keep you stuck. Cut that old cord off, you hear me? And shoot to the moon. Y'all tell me what y'all think, folks.